Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. One air fryer too many, and today we've got something a bit different. I've got the chief taste tester with me from the start, and we're on holiday, aren't we, mate? So we are in or near Cognac in France. So you've got to do a little Cognac tour, haven't you, when we're in France? So we are booked on to go and do the Remi Martin tour. Children are allowed on the tour as well, so I thought I'd take you with me. And whilst we're in the centre of Cognac, we're going to show you around, but also there's also a festival slash evening food or artisan food market on. So we're going to stay there for the rest of the day, maybe have a little river tour if we can get on a boat. I thought it'd just be something different on the channel, and I'll take you with me. It is a little bit of a crossover. Obviously I've got my other channel as well, Campervan Chaos Crew, so head over there to see our whole journey over here in our Fiat Ducato van that we're converting into a camper van. So excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit of food tasting?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, right.
Unless there's pasta.
Unless it's pasta, yeah, it loves pasta. Right, okay, so let's hit the road and let's get to Cognac. So we've hit Remi Martin, as you can see. Very posh bottles, the boys ready for the tour. A few other people, and this is their main sales area where you can spend a lot of cash. And then we're part of the tasting room where we get water to start with, then two different cognacs to try, an XOVP and an XO, and it's also paired with little goat's cheese and also chocolate. And on the way out, you see the security guard that's been following us all the way around, making sure that all the rooms are locked. This is back in the main area. We're in like a little film area where they project loads and loads of different stuff onto the barrels or onto the polished barrels. It's a really good experience. These are meant to be the original cognac barrels for Remi Martin that were modernised, and this is now in their display centre. And then this is expensive. A little one of these is £180. It's 5ml or 5ml. So not a lot at all. It's meant to be the best cognac you could ever taste if you're into that. Then some specialist bottles. Very nice. Obviously all of these limited edition ones way too expensive for my wallet. As you can see, hefty. It's called the Louis Drop. And again, more special edition bottles. And then that's it, that was the tour. Again, very secretive, not allowed to take pictures or video in a lot of these areas. But overall, stunning building. I mean, look at it. Absolutely fantastic. So the secretive Remi Martin tour. Couldn't really take a lot of video in there because we weren't allowed, and also they had a security guard going around with us on the tour. So hopefully what you've got on camera is a taste of it. It was a really good tour, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good, yeah.
Just over 2 hours. Bit of tasting as well. and a bit of food pairing. So yeah, really good tour. So if you do come, I would definitely recommend it. So that tour cost us just over £100 for the 4 of us, but overall really good. Right, so now we're going to go and have a look back into Cognac, down the river, and also we've got the market later on. So now I just reached the touristy part. There goes the Hennessy boat. So now we're just walking up from the river and back into Cognac town centre, and this is where the food market is now, at the top end of Cognac. So we've left the van at Remi Martin in their car park, and we've got these massive sausages, a load of onions. There's all sorts of different stuff. Quite quiet at the minute, not many people here. That soon picks up. You can see the flooding to be busy, but it is quite windy. There's seafood, there's duck, there's churros, there's fries, there's coffee. Obviously, there's cognac, there's gins. Asian food. And at this top end we have also got different stores, like sort of crafting stores, and then back down in the market we're back to the business end. They're starting to pick up as well, a few more people. Burger vans, there's wraps, and look at these fries. How many fries can you get? Loads of fries. How many old people does it need to make and serve chips? I'm going to say a lot. Yeah. There you go. Hello, bonjour.
Bonjour, monsieur, dame.
Une frite?
Oui.
Just give me a ticket.
J'ai plus de monnaie. J'ai 5 €. Écoutez, merci de rien quand même. Ah oui.
And don't forget to put ketchup on.
Oui. Merci.
Ketchup?
Tu veux du ketchup?
Au retour, ouais, on a fait le stage. On a même les frites. Et les cagouilles?
Il y en a des cagouilles?
Non, je sais pas, j'ai dit ça, mais
Oh
je
non,
sais
j'en ai
pas.
pas vu.
Merci. The boys decided he's having Thai. What are you going for? Some gyozas. Eli, what do you reckon, mate? Has now decided that she's joining the boy with gyozas. Good. €3 for a beer.
I don't know how much it's supposed to. I let my dad pay.
Right, well that food market was a bit uneventful really. Not as good as the one that I went to in the south of France about 5 or 6 years ago. That was amazing. Had fireworks and everything. Cognac overall, nice little place if you were going to come for a long weekend, I'd say. However, any longer than that, it's quite a small place. And if you're not into cognac, then yeah, there's not much else going on. However, today we're going to take a trip over to Bordeaux, over to the coast. It's about an hour and 30, an hour and 40 minutes on non-toll roads. It's actually not much quicker on the toll roads either, so we're just going to go onto the non-toll roads, head over to Bordeaux today, and we've got a tour around the Cite Du Vin, which is Bordeaux's wine museum. Audio, I think we bought a family ticket. It was €55 for the family ticket for today, and it includes a glass of wine or a soft drink at the end on the 8th floor tier, with sites across Bordeaux. So let's jump in the van and let's head there now. We're in traffic, but this is where we're going. Bordeaux. Right, that is us parked, squeezed into this little space here. Little free spot, or at least we think it's free. I did have to fold the step up just to help me get it in. The Renaissance Hotel. Let's stay in some big tubes. But there is a Defender. Nice. So this is where we were meant to park, but we wouldn't make it in like these guys. And there it is, like a big carafe of wine. There we have the big carafe, or as Eli calls it, a massive wiener. So if you pre-book your ticket like we have, you can skip all the queues and head straight to the second floor. Right, so this is where we're getting our headphones and our little tablet devices, which we then hover over the red button and it tells us all about that artifact or that area. So we can now click on any of these and go and discover what the audio says and where it's going to take us, eh? So as you walk in, this is what you're met with. 3 massive screens telling you all about the way the different wines grow, the different soils in the area. So my headphones are playing what's on the telly. Loving these interactive screens where they're not flat, they actually give you a bit of 3-dimension, and it's telling you all about the different wines again of that soil in that region. And then this bit is all about smells, and can you smell the different notes. So you can choose your flavour that you want to smell, and then you pump the little pump and smell it. Can you smell it?
Orange.
Yeah.
That one.
And this is some more interactive stuff. Again, all to do with smelling and around white wines as well as red wines. And then you can also now work out what wine you are by answering the different questions that pop up on this screen, and you select which of the 3 or 4 things that pop up that you like, and then at the end it pops up and it tells you what type of wine you are. Now this next area is it's called a table, and basically you're going to sit at an interactive table, and this is as we're walking in. Although we were waiting, all these people decided just to, you know, skip in front, but we've managed to squeeze in and get perched on a seat. And yeah, interesting. It's all about visuals and sound and the way that they use the light in this room. Squishing grapes. Eli's doing a fancy grape squash. So this wall shows you all the different grape varieties that are generally grown, and then it sends you to an interactive wall again that tells you how it goes from grape to the barrel. And then there's also another interactive room next to that we've walked into, and this is like an old ship. So that's what it's meant to be. Right then, we're coming out the lift now on the 8th floor. This is at the end of the tour, and we are on the Belvedere floor, and this is the bar area where you get your drink, and it's warm because of all the glass and the mirrors, and it's busy. Oh my word. But in all fairness, they soon walked through the queues, and they were really knowledgeable about the wine that was on offer. There's loads of different wines you could choose from, and I love the lighting that they got. Really, there we go. With the bottles. So I've got a Bordeaux Rouge, I've got a Coach de Bordeaux, both completely different. And so for Eli, I've got a blueberry syrup drink. Eli's not happy at all.
Very watered down.
Eli, what do you think of it? What do you think of it? He doesn't like it. Right, so we're on the 8th floor. I'll take you outside now. So this is a little bar that we stopped at just down the road from the wine tour as we're heading into Bordeaux. Real nice. Some really nice drinks available, and yeah, really funky. And the outside area too was absolutely massive. And on our way back, it was absolutely bouncing. It was full. So we've stopped at a restaurant on the riverside. We've got steak, au poivre sauce, and potato gratin. There's on chicken and chips. I think she's joining in with the locals, running down the seafront or the riverfront. This is the go-to place for jogging and biking by the looks of it. Can I just say, look at the size of this skate park. It is massive. Massive. And it's right next to the river. Sounds like a Austin Powers villain, the SS Bon Voyage. Oh my god, I've had to pull over because we have come across
one of the famous French pizza vending machines. Well, I've got to use one of these, I don't know while I'm here. So, let's have a look. Touch here to commence. Touche ici pour commencer. Right, let's have a look. Is the burger one coming out? Is it? No, the burger one's coming out. It's the jambon. There we go.
Oh, it's very warm.
Oh, nice.
I think you like that one.
Yeah. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
To a vending machine pizza, literally just over there. All right.
This one's really nice. That one could be better.
So that's the burger one. What do you reckon, Zil?
Good.
Burger pizza, and you're on a ham one, yeah? And I'm currently, and me and Amy are currently on the chicken curry one, which is pretty good. Not bad.
Right then, so you've had a couple of trips around Cognac and also the trip to Bordeaux. Now, obviously not the normal video you'd see on this channel, but I just thought it'd be something interesting just to liven it up a bit of different content. And obviously if you are enjoying this sort of content, head over to my other channel, Campervan Chaos Crew, where you can see the ongoing build of this Fiat Ducato campervan, turning it from an ex-Cadent gas van into our family campervan, and more trips like this. Right, back to business as normal. Next week we've got another air fry video for you, and after that we've got a couple of unboxing videos as well, of some really fab stuff. Right, okay, thanks for watching everyone. Fingers crossed we make it back to Blighty in one piece and the old girl does us proud. Right, thanks for watching, hit that subscribe and I'll see you next week.